Good evening and welcome to Magic Television News on Channel 38 on Facebook and YouTube. But first, the main points them inside the news. The National Protected Area Authority don't join on with the Conservation International today Tuesday 9 June 2026 for launch one Global Mangrove Alliance Sierra Leone chapter na Family Kingdom inside Freetown. And safe, the program manager na the health education program na the Ministry of Health, Harold Thomas, don't tell Magic Television say Salone no gets any financial support from any international country or institution for the Ebola in preparation, and they encourage all man forget confidence by the ministry and government. That's not be the main points them. Now with the full news with me, Edward Nyake Toure. As the weekly press conference where the Ministry for Information and Civic Education they continue at the Meata Conference Center na Freetown. Today inside this weekend edition, the ministry will bring together the Minister for Health, Dr. Austin Demby, the Minister for Energy, Cyril Grant, and Femi Kolka, when one female journalist and civil society activist. The Minister for Health, Dr. Austin Demby, where he be the talk about waiting a ministry don't do in terms of medical and health facility them. I've been witness and we put this story together. Inside the weekly press conference where the Ministry for Information and Civic Education they continue at the Meata Conference Center, and inside this weekend edition, the ministry been bring together the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby, the Energy Minister, Cyril Grant, Femi Kolka, when a journalist and activist also. The Minister for Health, when a Dr. Austin Demby, where he be the talk about some parenting them where in government don't do. We first talk about one CT scan ultra modern machine where they na Freetown and Kenema and other parts then a Salone. He carry on for talk about the other facility them where the ministry don't provide for help sustain health na Salone. Dr. Austin Demby carry on for talk about how in government don't help bring down the maternal mortality rate. We don't born the 300 days of activism.
As a nation together, we don't get the fastest drop in maternal mortality in the whole world. The whole world, you get the fastest drop in maternal mortality. We also get a significant drop in infant mortality. At the same time, we also get a major drop in picking and we forget marklets. We not get marklets yet. But this country, we're ambitious. And we not really apologize for that. This country is a great, great country. So we not go settle for it's okay. We not settle for, okay, so woman and go die now, so some picking and go die now, so some picking and go get marklet. So the president, on the 14th of February, he go Addis Ababa before all of him party president them. He tell us his Salone, we they embark on a journey. We no belle woman no go die in this country because of something we supposed to do, we will not do. Zero maternal deaths. Zero preventable maternal deaths. The second thing we'll say, no picking not for dying in this country because of something we were supposed to do, we will not do. We say zero preventable child death. At the same time, say marklets, they help picking and let them not get vaccine preventable illnesses. No picking up for dinner Salone, we not get all the marklets and we go protect them against them vaccine preventable disease. So when you combine zero preventable maternal deaths, zero preventable child deaths, zero those children, 9 out of 000 journey we went back home. So the president announced that all in party them. They say, would they wait? Would they pray for now? Would they hope for now? Let's see how this will work. So on the 1st of March, we embark on this journey for change this narrative in a salon. Say, we don't do well, but we're not settle for it. We're not settle for maybe some people that will die. We'll go vote for zero preventable deaths. So I want to give you a quick update. For the past 100 days, with our effort, with the district and effort, with everybody in effort, we don't see a significant drop. Without any additional, we just get together no more. All man, the nurse, then the doctor, the community, the chief, them, everybody will all combine, and the whole country. Inside these past 100 days, we don't get a 31% drop in maternal mortality. We're glad for that. But again, this is not just the first 100 days. We get another 200 days for go. So we learn Boku lesson and now they apply to the next 100 days. At the same time, we get a drop in infant mortality, but not at the same level. We get an 11% drop in infant mortality. Remember, we get 31 pan the mama them, we get 11% pan the beginning. So we get a lot more work for do. But this is not the first 100 days no more. We ready now how the tower for the next 100 days. The third is we then estimate 9,000 baby then day in this country we not get maculates one day, not get any maculates. Yeah? Inside 100 days, we don't go find 5,000 of them picking out don't maculate them all. So you don't able to reduce the unvaccinated by nearly 50% in 100 days.
Question and answer session help bring the discussion to our interesting view, comments and contribution them. We help people them for no but waiting the ministry they do. For Magic Television News, Edward Nyake to read the report. As Muslim them right across the world, we don't get an Mecca for observe this year own Hajj. Women say then they gather for go touch the Kaaba. And Salon na country we can always observe the Hajj, and from statistics we show say this year but 11.1 million people them participate inside this year on Hajj right across the world. And per 11.1 million day Salon gets about 2,626 people them we come out na Salon for go participate per that particular Hajj. Now for sake of that we talk to the press attaché for Sierra Leone and Saudi Arabia when Al-Haji Abubakar Ba for no more but the improvement we Salon don't make and how the preparation and participation pan this year on Hajj been look like. The only journey to Mecca, now one journey where Muslim then can back on for go and pray, touch the Kaaba for purify and sin them. And every year Salon can participate in this waka. Statistics will come up from Mecca show say about 11.1 million people them participate in this year on Hajj, and 2,626 people them na Sierra Leone and them. The first two batch them they don't come yesterday, and the balance third batch they come anytime from now. Now for sake of this Magic Television been talk to the press attaché for Sierra Leone na Saudi Arabia when Al-Haji Abubakar Ba inside the Magic Morning Tea, and we talk say this year one them we come out Salon na 806, and the Sierra Leonean them we come out overseas na 1,800. We sum up the number to 2,626.
The entire Hajj successful this year. We get a total of 2,626 pilgrims and we participate in the Hajj. From Sierra Leone, when at the home base, 826. The one we register and fly from Sierra Leone, called the home base. The one from diaspora are 1,800. So all give you number 2,800, 2,000, sorry. Give that total figure work or 2,626. So first batch don't go, second batch we don't reach yesterday as you making an introduction. And right after I talk to you, I did at the Dar and Sad Hotel, where the bus don't come, about total of 5 buses for take the last set of third and final batch for Salone. When a total of 2,600, when a total of 267 pilgrims. That's the type of going at the bus now for going at the airport, at the Abdulaziz International Hajj Terminal Airport, and then we left 9:40 Salone time, 9:40 Saudi time, when at 6:40 na Sierra Leone, and they hope for reaching around 2 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Okay, so
far the Hajj successful.
Yeah, as you say, the Hajj successful. So far this year, your Hajj, if you go compare with other years, them, what's I want to take on that?
Compared to the past years, this year's Hajj will get the highest number ever in the history of Salone. We get a total of 2,626 pilgrims who perform Hajj under the Salone contingent. You know, now the most successful Hajj this year compared to the previous years. Don't forget the task force who is Excellency President Dr. Julius Maada established for coordinate the Hajj. Every year they improve on the Hajj. And in fact, this year we make a very unique compared to last year and previous years. All the pilgrims from Sierra Leone and even from the diaspora, America, UK, Europe, Holland, Australia, you know, and other African countries, they're all reaching at the shores of Saudi Arabia, when Medina, 1 week to the Hajj itself. That's a big news for we as Sierra Leone, irrespective of political party or ideology, we can for be happy for the country. Because before now, like the other previous, like 2022, some pilgrims that they reach na airport, immediately they reach na Arafat Street to KRIO. You know, but every year the task force they ensure they work together through the supervision of the Honorable Vice President, who is Excellency President Guillaume, appoint for supervise the Hajj. They don't really try, and as a country, we got to be proud of we nation for the pilgrims that can perform Hajj. Then they return today, they're happy one like the third batch, and the one they say we go ability, some of them I don't talk to them. They're really happy about the entire process in terms of hospitality and how the Hajj go. And in fact, the government of Salone ensures the medical team this year we can 8 in number from Salone. Before now, be 5. Every year 5, but this year 8 personnel then come. We get 3 doctors, 3 nurses, and 1 pharmacist. You know, and even the diaspora pilgrims themselves from across the world, we can mention, you know, US, UK, and the other side. They have got 30 personnel of medical personnel for support the task force. So the task force headed by Alhaji Musa, as he said, they don't do really well. We have to be happy and appreciate the embassy itself in Saudi Arabia, because we self Naya from the ambassador, His Excellency Mohammed Esbari and Deputy Abdulaziz Toure and the rest of the team, they support the task force every year for ensuring the Hajj successful.
He carry on for talk about how first time pilgrim them will be the strand na Lunge airport as government nobody put better think on the earlier preparation. We talk say the President Bio-led government where the Vice President and the head the committee don't put all the morality there in place as we now get people the way go strand and safe all modalities they in place. We will make no loss of life or even any casualty. We go affect Sierra Leone and them where they go on this Hajj.
When they get pilgrims and they can't stand along, they feel for go Hajj. You know, now the time this name come, Alhaji Abuja Hajj Alunge, we some pilgrims go don't pay their money under agencies and then kind of for strand na Abuja, then they tell them, say, well, since you don't make the intention, God had the intention, they look at me one perform Hajj, you know, able to reach na Abuja now, by the Alhaji dress them, you return. So when you return, people then go say, this man, he go Hajj, but not rich, not church in the Kaaba. Then call an Alhaji Abuja or his friend Lungi. But from when Excellency President Dr. Julius Maada, you can power in 2018. Imagine since 2018, we will not ever get a problem like that. We will want a similar issue in 2022 where some pilgrims have been stranded at Lungi at the time. One Alhaji Masari from Kenema, they don't pass in Lagos Ganjana. We make a video where go viral where it say what in and do so they do prophet way reach Maka where they be drive out of Maka. He say pay money. Where the VPC that they ensure say pull your money, he charge another plane, and he said that party that will be the first person who enter that the plane. Then pigs have been come. So overall, since 2018 to now, we don't bring a positive revolution at the Hajj business. You know, a positive change. All the pilgrims already pay them money for can perform Hajj or scholarship. Where's the rich Lungi? They know they will sign separate. Then they bought the flight and come. So that has been addressed, and from 2018 to now, nobody not ever one perform Hajj, we pay money, or he get scholarship, he come, he will perform Hajj. All the pilgrims in this year, a total of 2,626, they all can perform Hajj. They reach the Kaaba, they make it in Tawaf, they go Arafah, they all perform the Hajj. So these are been say initially as Sierra Leoneans, we go for proud of a country, proud of we government, and most of the pilgrims I want to talk to on video stream. Well, if I know they identify this, I go just come meet a point to the camera. Then praise the government of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, even though he as a Catholic Christian, the kind of support where they give, the unwavering committed support and commitment where they go to a people as a leader.
Third batch of pilgrim them, according to Alhaji Abubakar Ba, say them go day salon by midnight. For Magic TV News, Edward Nyaketwe the report.
The magistrates na the Pademba Road Court number 1 na Freetown, Magistrate Mustafa Brahim don't send one case wey involve Farmer Tamara go na High Court for sake of one allegation we say it thief and fraud with people in property. We own Aisha Sisi gets more.
Magistrate Mustafa Brahim na Pademba Court number 1 na Freetown don't send the case wey involve Fatima Tamara wey dem sabi as Evergreen go na High Court make them continue the trial. Pan allegations say in thief and fraudulently used property wey no to im own. According to the court document them, the accused they face 2 charges of larceny wey means say in thief and fraudulent conversion under the Larceny Act of 1916. Now the first charge, prosecution say on the 12 May 2026 inside the Freetown Judicial District na Western area, Fatima Tamara allegedly thieved the amount of 225,900 loans from one SIM copper account with Rokel Commercial Bank. Them say that money na being for the day-to-day financial transaction them of SIM copper. Now the second charge, prosecution allege say between June 16, 2024 and September 2024, na Calbaton, Fatima take plenty things them where our Tolly been trust am with for deliver, but instead he allegedly used them for his own benefits. The things them include 45 George material them, 28 sets of woman ashoke clothes them, 10 sets of man ashoke clothes them, different color segu head tie them, coral bead and fan, cap, chain, hook, bead, fishing line and other different material them, where all the total value of them property are now 130,184 loans. Court record shows say the things them be hand over to the accused for delivery na Freetown, but he allegedly converts them to in personal use. During the hearing, Magistrate Brahim say he don't take them examine all the evidence where the prosecution presents and in satisfy say then don't establish a prima facie case wey means say enough evidence there for make the case continue against the accused. Because of that, he will say the matter for go na High Court for continuation of trial. Fatima Tamara still dey enjoy bail while in the wait for an appearance before High Court. For Magic TV Court updates, Mina Aisha Kagbo the report.
The National Protected Area Authority don't join hand with Conservation International today Tuesday 9 June 2026 for launch one global mangrove alliance on a Sierra Leone chapter a family kingdom with the theme United for Healthy Mangrove, Resilience Community, Sustainable Future and Self-Sustainability and Development. The meeting been bring together government officials, district leader them, conservation workman them, and community reps them from different community them all over the country. We own Colonius and Korandol been present and put this together.
National Protected Area Authority (NPAA) don't join hand with Conservation International Tuesday 9th June 2026 for launch one saloon chapter for the Global Mangrove Alliance na Family Kingdom with the theme United for Health Mangrove, Resilient Communities, Sustainable Future. The meeting bring together government officials, district leader them, conservation workman them, and community representative them from all about the country. Professor Dr. Okonu Williams, where he be the chair of the program, he say Inside in open statement, e point out say some local place dem dey in a bad condition. E say like Aberdeen Creek, nothing no dey for right home bottom. E use Senegal as one example for the way how dem dey do good work pan the mangrove. E encourage Salone people dem for do more and for plant boku mangrove dem for restore the one dem wey don spoil. So executive director for the National Protected Area Authority, Dwight Z.K. Sheriff, wey dey give im opening statement on behalf of the authority, e say the NPAA committed for protect and for restore Sierra Leone mangrove system dem. E stress say e important for get national coordinates across the mangrove areas dem and for talk to stakeholder dem for let dem go work together for safeguard the mangrove dem na the coastal wetland wey people dem can rely upon for their livelihood and say so biodiversity and climate change. Matthias Okonkwo, Financial Director for Conservation International, West and Central Africa, wey represent the organization, talk say dem go support the new national chapter. Okonkwo talk say e necessary for combined scientific guidance, community involvement for begin protect and sustainable use for mangrove na Sierra Leone. Where e bin dey talk, the wetlands manager Madam Yata Kamara for the National Protected Area Authority, e do a presentation, an overview for the Global Mangrove Alliance. E show the vision, main focus area dem and the principle dem, and e explain how the Sierra Leone chapter go align national priority dem with the alliance global strategy. District and local leaders dem use this forum for present and priority and talk about the concern dem. Speaker dem wey include Mohamed Mansare, chairman for the Cambia District Council, Sori Sila, administrator for Moyamba District Council, Paramount Chief Alikali Melo Opapa III for Potloko District, Robert Bangura, deputy chairman, Ward C, Moses Howard, environmental officer for Bont District Council, and Seweso Kemo Masakoy, wey represent the Freetown City Council. Dem sign the national chapter communique with all these stakeholders dem, show say dem committed for protect mangrove, restore dem, manage dem na the community level. The Deputy Minister for the Environment, Honorable Mimi Yema Mimi Soba Stephen, officially declare the local chapter open to government agency dem, development party dem, then and local community dem for continue for work. Trangawan. People wey attend say the new chapter go focus on scale up restoration work, improve legal and policy coordination, strong community livelihood, then we go link with healthy mangrove ecosystem for long-term conservation. The alliance now one step towards for coordinate national response for conserve the coastal wetland dem na Sierra Leone. For Magic Television, Cornelius Ekurandul, the report.
The program manager na the health education program na the Ministry for Health, Harold Thomas, don talk inside one Magic Morning Tea, say Salone no receive any funding from any international government or institution for help prepare the Ebola as the rumor they go say not true. E carry on for encourage all Saloman dem for believe the ministry and Papa government by the preparedness of Ebola. He will talk to me inside this Magic Morning Tea.
As Salone dey prepare for Ebola, wey don affect up to 20,000 people in DRC Congo and Rwanda, program manager na the Program and Education Department na the Ministry for Health, Harold Thomas, don talk say Salone no take money from no government or institution for bring Ebola come na Salone. Instead, he encourage all man for continue for pray and get confidence in the appropriate authority them, as he say we no go register any case.
So the reporter, one of the reporters them, either understand better or intentionally, he say the government don't give 1.8 billion or $1 million for Ebola. Make I tell you, DRC and Uganda right now they struggle for get money for do the for cope with the outbreak. Let alone Salone we just begin this. And then kind talk and now that make a lot of misconceptions and it's not all about money. People then they feel say, oh, this year na money they don't get. No, we with the work we sit down partner, we just job this. Like already they do so They know they pay me for, and because we month done and they pay me on a day job, except if I get for do extra, I take extra risk. So now with day job this, and a lot of countries then get them preparedness budget will they don't make. Because in anything you do, you need money. Even while the can I also I use vehicle, you know, you get forget fuel and all that kind of thing. But now it's not forthcoming, but we know say with time we go achieve that, but no such money like that. But the media also been do that. We've been correct them, then we don't retract that particular one day. So that was a mere maybe misconception or misunderstanding or misrepresentation, but that's not ever happened.
Okay, so and again, you talk about the core areas, them surveillance. Yeah. So take me through how far on our become successful in all them core areas. Then
well, as I say, we activate. You know, we prepare to a preparedness level. So we get so many of them, and then they will get surveillance and epidemiology. Them and then they go do what you call active case search. Then they sit down, then carry report, then they go find out. If they insist, because they deal with suspected. Anybody will get them signs and symptoms. In fact, from where Ebola done, you know, when they've been declared Ebola outbreak over, since then, we not ever stop for check for Ebola. We generalize and I will get to what they call VHF, we test for VHF, viral hemorrhagic.
it carry on for talk about the surveillance system na saloon and how they don't prepare as the Ebola we come inside 2014 no go be again in case it come. They add say they don't improve on how they do the testing capacity and staff capacity building and self put strength inside and core area them.
Crimean fever, a yellow fever, a lot of them and so anybody will get headache, where they get fever, where they get bleeding, where they get tiredness, or where they get generalized body pain, not suspect. Anybody is a suspect. If you get that, we suspect you. Will they take you specimen? Will they go test them? But all them tests for where Ebola done, all them tests they will test, we not get to no case of Ebola. But then we will get for yellow fever, we'll get for Lassa fever, we get for other things. So we get a group who they test for, not for one disease. We laboratory get the capacity for one for but call them sickness. If I say the call now, for I begin, I will call a lot of them, not go done quick. So we the test generally. So we not ever been stopped safe. Before I say right now we don't come, we don't hide in we surveillance system. So when I test, the laboratory now responsible for give the results. And we get a very competent laboratory now. We get the public health laboratory, national public health laboratory in a saloon. And what would they do tests? Like if we do that kind of tests and even when if it's positive or negative, we they send them back for confirmation. Now we get another lab, we the regional lab we call Institute Pasteur. That is Pasteur Institute in English. That Institute Pasteur they now Senegality. We they send them back for confirm so that they're not gonna make mistake, say that false negative or false positive. Even then, first one that will go happen. From there, we send on to South Africa back. We get another laboratory. We get a system. This is not anybody could just come no more. You know, we now in not the force, we get laboratory scientists them. We not to then get maybe some of them master's level competence, some of them up to PhD competence, where the scientists then when they work on the bench, where they do them test and we confirm. We get all what it takes. So and we also they compare notes between neighboring countries them. The laboratory then get a network all over West Africa, all over Africa. We get the case management, the one that really treat. Then the you know compare with other countries. Then they get online you know interactions. Then they even get physical one. You know, then can go other countries like Ghana, another side in there, then can Saloon. We get also the risk communication. What will they do so? What are they do so right now? Risk communication, ICC, risk communication and community engagement. That means a whole setup we get. We now that one and now we force like we see anything You see, press release say come on, public office say come on.
Our Thomas continue for encourage all Sierra Leonean them for get confidence in the appropriate authority them and self talk say Salone don't prepare as we in a country we don't experience Ebola once and self to improve on all with systems them we go make we not get Ebola and the government don't launch the health portal we go make anybody where they come on inside Salone or can inside Salone go register. For Magic TV News, Edward Nyake to read the reports.
Don't forget to say you watch news they come to you live on Magic Television on channel 38 on Facebook and YouTube channel. Now not time for take news but other country them. As Ebola outbreak don't surpass Central Africa, don't reach 20,000 cases them within this month, and if effort for isolating them people have failed, according to the United States Health projection, experts them they suspect say we will get more cases them, and the new computer model where them published by the agency don't project say the range for the outcome go dey around 10,000 cases them, and scenario them where the outbreak go approach the scale for one devastating West Africa pandemic wey be happen inside 2014 to 2016 wey be affect more than 28,000 people them and claim life for over 11,000 people them. The institution carry on for say without strong public health intervention the outbreak go scale go possible when a Dr. Satish Pilala wey dey lead the CDC Ebola response been talk. Well, that's the news we come to you from Magic Television. For on the news, the main points them back. The National Protected Area Authority don't join on with the Conservation International today, Tuesday, 9 June 2026, for launch one global Mangrove Alliance Sierra Leone chapter inside Family Kingdom na Freetown. And the program manager na the Health Education Program na the Ministry for Health, Aaron Thomas, don't tell Magic Television inside the Magic Morning Tea, say Salone not get any financial support from any international country or institution for the Ebola in preparedness, and encourage all Saloman for their confidence by the ministry and Papa government. That's the news we meet you from Magic Television. Continue for watch, listen, and send your comments and contribution to things that we discuss inside the program. Don't forget to say tomorrow morning by 8 o'clock you go join me for Magic Morning Tea. By 11 o'clock you go join me for the announcement. By 12 you go join me for the news brief, and by 3 o'clock you go join me for the news around Africa. And same way, so same time tomorrow at 7 o'clock you go join me for the KRIO news. May we make the news meet you today. My name na Edward Nyake.